Hi, how are you doing? This is Diane Nelson. Welcome to my channel. Um, I know I've been away for some about a couple of months. I've been in transition. Um, Please, if you check out this video, please like, share, and subscribe. It's Diane Nelson. I don't know what the YouTube is going to be about, mostly about my thoughts and my transformation of myself and my life. I have to get started, and I'm actually in a rush. I have to work tonight, but share, like, and subscribe to my channel if you're liking what I'm seeing, what I'm talking about. Just me observing the world and what I'm learning about myself in the couple of months. Well, it's been 6 months actually, if you take away my growth in the past 6 months, dealing with a breakup. So it's been humbling, actually. In the past 6 months, I've been learning a lot about myself. I was telling somebody in the last video that we do all these things, especially if you have money. People who don't have money, is a different story. But when you have money, to get to know yourself, or if you're going through something, they have breaks, or going to resorts, or going to retreats. I couldn't think of that name before. Retreats to settle your brain. I don't have that money, so I can't do that. So I just left everything. I left family, friends. I even left my son. I had a video about, I don't know if somebody's seen it, if y'all subscribe to me. I had a video about this guy, this comedian named Schuler. I forgot his name. But he was talking about this girl who left her children and her husband after like some years, 12 years of marriage or whatever. And they talked on the YouTube streets, on the internet street, they was talking about how selfish she was. And I want to say that really boggled me, maybe because we're both in the same boat. Let's see if I can. Sorry, I'm adjusting right now. I do have a video stand camera holder, but right now at this moment, I'm in a new apartment, so it's like I have to get all that set up, and I haven't done that yet. But what I was saying was that even when you make a decision like that, people are going to say you're selfish, because they was talking about the girl being selfish for leaving her family, and she needed to discover her. And I've had to be okay and be at peace of what people are saying and how they are talking about you, because whether they're talking about you or not, this is your life, and you're going to have to be okay with people talking about you. It's just the way things work. They talked about God, they talk about Jesus. They said he wasn't doing enough, so back in their days. So what do you think they think about you? They're going to say something. Somebody's not going to always be pleased. And if somebody's always pleased at you, then 9 out of 10, you're walking around here fake. And then that's another discussion. But anyway, I just wanted to say I'm here. I'm going to be talking about a lot of stuff a lot. I'm going to make one video per week, maybe 2 now. But I don't have that much time, and now I see that we have I'm gonna try to do 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. But I wanted to talk about signs in the world. Uh, there's signs that some people don't believe in signs. People just believe it's just, this is life and that's it. It's just sad if you think about it. When people don't have nothing to believe in, I don't know, but I feel like they're lacking something. And I want to say it's soul. They're lacking soul. If you know what soul is, a sense of being, a sense of aura that a lot of people don't have, and you can tell. And then their life is harder. Some people don't believe in God, but whoever you pray to, whoever you believe in, or do you believe in the universe? Are you a spiritual person? I'm more of a spiritual person, but I do have a belief in God. The universe is God. The God is in you. So, I also wanted to be a Muslim. I don't know if I said this on YouTube. I wanted to be a black Muslim at one point in my life. But the point is, lately, I've been praying and listening to my intuition. And since I've been listening to it, it has been answering me. Like, I was saying to because I'm a certain age, and a lot of times when you get a certain age, you put specificness on the timing, if I'm saying that right. This happened, this, and especially with women at a certain age. Oh, I gotta have a baby at this time. I have to be focus on this at this time of my career. I have to be at this pinnacle of my career at this certain age. Now that could be true about birthing kids. You have a window, biology, that you have a window of having your own children. But for wanting to be a mother, and even if they are not physically yours, you can be a mother as long as you're physically healthy, as long as you want to. I've had people in my life, in the field that I work with, I consider a lot of people my mothers. Like people who give me advice, or people who want to see my best interest in health, my best interest in my life. I'll consider them parents, because you just don't know when you're going to feel like you want to have kids, and then you mentally need to be prepared to have children. And I tell all kids, all young adults, take your time. You got plenty of time to be a parent. But I'm getting off the subject. The point is, I've been telling God, because I just broke up with someone. Now it's not just breaking up, but it's been 6 months. I've backslided. I've came to the point now that I know that I can't. And I'm going to tell you why. Because even in the little things and the little tasks, if you're with this person and like a cup falls, and this whole time that you haven't been with him, and this incident never happened until you got with him, or you being nervous, or you falling all over yourself, God is sending you a message. Recently, I went on a date with a guy, right? The date was weird, right? All of a sudden, I didn't know about his past. You know, you're first dating someone, you don't know who they are. I go to his apartment, and all of a sudden he gets a knock on the door. And the door knocks. It's two state troopers. And I'm like, what the? I didn't pay attention. We chilling, Netflix in the movie. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay. And then he started talking about he's on house arrest. What? But it was weird. And this is the reason why I don't like law enforcement. I don't think I could do that job. I was thinking about being a cop, and I was like, and it was just so weird. But the long story short is, I'm too old to be going through stuff like that now. Like, I don't think I'm not a ride or die like that. I mean, criminal offenses, I understand. Like, I get it. But no. But what's crazy, I left there and take a point that I bought he gave me the Lyft money to get there, and then, long story short, he's I don't know how, he's older, but I was like, okay. That's me being bougie, not ego. But I got my Lyft back, and I went to the gym, and I met this other guy, and we was talking, and it just flowed. Like, I felt like I was on a first date, and I was like, wow. And he was nice looking. He was my type. I'm like, wow. And I was just, then I went to the gym, and this guy, I'm always seeing him. We both are in the gym. He never talks to me. He gives me a smile. He's polite. And he never says anything to me. But I be catching him looking at me, and I'm like, what's up? But I never approach, which that's another story. But I was just thinking and then this same Friday, I was working with my weights, and he's like, you might want to slow it down a little bit so you could get the full intensity of the pull up. And I was like, oh, okay, and it worked. And I was like, well, thank you. And we talked for about 10 to 15 minutes. Nothing was exchanged. I kind of like that. He said, I'll see you again. And I was like, and then I told God, I was like, if I'm making the right decision about my life, give me a sign. Give me a feather or something. And y'all, I'm coming towards my apartment, and on the ground is a bird's feather. Crazy. Then, as I'm at work, I'm doing something. I look up. There's pictures of birds' feathers on the portrait. I took the picture immediately. Just to say that you have to be aware of the energy that you bring into your life. I had to be aware of what I was bringing inside of me, like even what the TV I watch, the music I listen to, the things that I say to myself when I'm alone, the people that I connect to. If a person is always negative, I'm not going to keep being around that person because the negativity will end up spilling over to your life and your energy. And then you'll end up being negative. And then the universe will hear that and you will not get any blessings. This is synergy. This is divine alignment. This is what happens when you are not connected to something that is helping the world, if y'all get what I'm saying. Usually I would drop everything just to have a connection with an entity. Now it's more about me having connection with myself and loving myself. And lately, when I've been loving myself more, the more the universe have been blessing me. Y'all see that? Goodness. Yeah, I'm starting to get guns, y'all. Go to the gym. Anyway, but the moral of the story is stop being a negative Nancy. Stop worrying about being perfect too. I had to realize something. I'm changing. My face is changing. I'm getting older. I can do certain things about it, but for the most part, it's just going to be okay with being me. I'm cool with all the parts of me and all the parts that I don't like. I'm changing if I can, but if I don't, and this is me, I've got to learn to love that too. But the moral of the story, if people are not helping you grow as a human, and you constantly noticing that there's negativity around you, and there's no growth of you getting better, you gotta watch the company you keep. And the company you keep, if it's showing you growth, then that's fine. But if your growth is getting hindered by the people that's around you, it's okay to let go. I had to learn that the hard way. I had to let go of some certain people and certain things and certain environments. And it's okay. And it don't mean you don't love those people, even family. Like if you got to let go of your family sometimes, that's the way it is. It's okay. 9 out of 10, if you let them go and then you're showing them something that is positive and it can help them grow, then they're going to come around. The people who love you and love you unconditionally going to come around to what you're doing. The people who don't and just are haters, as they say, the young people will say, ain't doing the, what you call it. I'm trying to figure out 6'7". What's 6'7"? Somebody explain what 6'7" mean. I gotta call my niece and ask her. I don't know what 6'7". I want to use it in the right term in the right format. So I need somebody to tell me what 6'7" mean, because I don't get it. I don't want to use it in the right wrong. What I'm trying to say is, it's okay for you to be you. It's okay for you to say something's not working in my life. I need to fix it. And walk away from certain things. Now, the thing is, how you going to walk away? I've walked away from certain things and I haven't been right how I walked away. But either way, sometimes you got to walk away not being perfect. And especially walking away if it's helping your mental condition. You're going to have to be okay with that. I'm learning right now, with everything going for me, I'm probably going to be alone for a second. I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting okay. It's taking a minute. And learning not to put my all encompassingness on a man. I was a pick-me for one point in my life, a large part of my life. So to get to know me and just say, this is who I am, take it or leave it, it's a learning process. See, like right now, I'm on this, I have to go. But what I'm trying to say is, be your own cheerleader. There's nothing wrong with learning to pick yourself over other people. Because believe me, they're picking themselves over you. Get to know who you are. We don't have retreats, but we do have an opportunity to say to your significant other, I need a day. Especially if you live by yourself. Like you can fall in love with somebody and still have your boundaries. That's one thing my ex gave me. He knew his boundaries. I gotta say, he did know that. I appreciate him for that. He showed me to know my boundaries too. We're going to talk about that in the next video. But I have to say bye. I want to be at work on time. I don't know how far I'm going to do this. But y'all keep safe. And please, if I've said anything that you like or you appreciate in the video, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. This is Diane Nelson, and I appreciate you. Bye.